The year is 2009. It's February. Toy Fair had just begun in New York City, and the LEGO Star Wars booth has a brand new set that nobody saw coming. The greatest LEGO Clone Wars set to exist, the AT-OT with Dropship. This bad boy would go on sale in March of 2009 for a retail price of $250. 15 years later, this goes for sale used, $900 on the aftermarket. Sealed in box, over $2,000. This, unfortunately, is unattainable to most fans. And if you didn't have the chance to pick up that direct-to-consumer set, it was only available in LEGO stores and LEGO.com, well, I've got the next best thing. The LEGO Star Wars Republic Dropship that we deserve, that is, in fact, in my opinion, better than the AT-OT with Dropship. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you one of the greatest custom LEGO MOCs I've had the privilege to build, which is Forged in LEGO's Republic Dropship with the LEGO 2022 AT-OT. So yes, I built 2 custom Republic dropships, mainly because I need to. I'm going to be utilizing this specific model in my Geonosis MOC. That may confuse some of you, but trust me, this is a game changer. Now, for those of you wondering about my Geonosis finale and where is it, because that's the comment that always pops up for the last few months, it is on its way. I've been working extremely hard behind the scenes on this finale. I absolutely promise you it'll be worth the wait. So going back to why I'm switching over from the official LEGO Republic Dropship to Forged in LEGO's custom version, well, this thing is truly magical, and I'll explain why. Now, you might be wondering, well, David, what are you going to do with your official Republic Dropships if you're replacing them all off your Geonosis MOC with the custom model one? Well, that's where the sponsor of this video, Whatnot, comes in, because I'm giving away one of those Republic Dropships completely for free, no strings attached, this Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And to sweeten the deal even further, I've also got plenty of these LEGO official ARC 170 mini builds from 2014. I have plenty of these to be given away. Again, these are completely free, shipping's free, everything for a giveaway is free. You just have to be there. Come August 25th at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, down in the description below, you'll find a link to join up on Whatnot if you haven't already. If you're new, you'll get a $15 credit that you can use during my stream. I personally will be selling some of my own LEGO Star Wars minifigures, as well as some of my leftover LEGO Star Wars sealed sets, like a Corporate Alliance tank and like a Vulture droid, both of which are very hard to find sealed. And switching things around for a second, if you need to sell some of your LEGO Star Wars minifigures or sets, Whatnot is the platform to do so. In fact, they're running a promotion right now that within the first 7 days of hosting a Whatnot stream or multiple streams, they'll match the first $150 you sell with another $150. Basically, if you sell $150 worth of LEGO, they will literally just give you $150. They'll double your money. That's a pretty good deal. So you can utilize my link down in the description to get that offer as well. I'll see you guys this Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks so much to Whatnot for sponsoring this video, and back to this amazing dropship. So I specifically am using the word magical when describing Forged in LEGO's custom dropship. Look at this thing. We're going from the 2022 AT-OT model, the latest one that's still on shelves today, to the 2013 AT-OT, so we're rewinding things over 10 plus years. and it works 100% compatible, no issues at all. And then what about that last ATTE off to the right, the 2008 version? I have a lot of love for this model, and yes, Forge and Lego's model also works with this ATTE. That is 3 different models that it's compatible with. That is incredible. If you were to try to do the same with the official LEGO Dropship from 2009, well, you'd have to modify both the 2022 and 2013 version. Now, for those of you asking, well, is this also compatible with the ATOT? Can it all work together? The answer is yes, though with some modifications required on the ATOT. You have to add about 10 pieces, which is very little in my opinion, and it's about a 1-minute swap out. It takes no time. Not only that, but you can also utilize this custom dropship with the actual cockpit down on the ATOT. And of course, if you want to switch it up like you have to with the real original set, then you can do so as well. But that's cool that you can have the cockpit down or up with Forge and Lego's design. Now, unfortunately, to my knowledge, this wouldn't work with the turbo tank from 2010. That was another cool benefit of the Republic dropship. But still, what its main purpose for is the ATTE as well as the ATOT, and the fact that it's compatible with literally multiple generations is a game changer. Now, compatibility aside, what is truly magical about this custom model is the illusion of those magnetic cups coupling to the ATTE as if that's where it's actually picking the set up from. And like all good magic tricks, there is a secret to be shown behind the scenes. But are you noticing how hardcore I'm going with this Republic dropship and ATTE combo? This thing is incredible. You can go quick, drop the ATTE off, go right back in, swoop in, pick it up faster than you can with the ATOT with dropship, which is an incredible testament to the designer. All right, so what is really happening here? Well, while it looks like the magnetic cups are what's actually grabbing hold of the ATTE, it's actually an extremely simple technique. First, unlike the ATOT with dropship set, the actual functionality can be triggered right alongside the handle here, so it can be one-handed operation. When you push that Technic piece in and out, this is what's happening underneath the dropship. 2 separate functions under one gear system. In terms of what's actually hooking into the ATTE models, well, it's just these little pins. These tan pins is all that it takes to connect into the ATTE, grab enough clutch power, and with how the gear system works, adheres to the ATTE and doesn't let go. It's extremely impressive. This truly one-ups the ATOT with dropship set. I think this functionality not only is better, but also in practice is more sturdy and more reliable. Moving on to the design of this Republic dropship, well, first off, you might notice that it takes cues to the UCS gunship. It actually borrows a lot of the techniques some of that set used, and honestly just downscales them into this minifigure size dropship, or at least close to. This isn't a custom model that's trying to be a fancy UCS style set. It's not tiled off. It has a good amount of studs and good tile balance. Underneath, it's revealed that a lot of the build is just normal system building. While it does have Technic at its core, like the original dropship, this is really just system building. A lot of snot work here on the backside especially. We have a little bubble turret as well. We have some nice angled areas that really just blend in and also take hallmark to the UCS Republic gunship from 2021. The neck of the dropship, or the spine, has all these nice details that don't fall off. As for the very front, this looks like what a normal Republic dropship or even gunship kind of would look like. It borrows some of that Coruscant Guard gunship techniques, actually. Up above, you'll find a cockpit around here with some simple control panels that you can fit a clone pilot in, and fits very well. Nice and snug, but not too snug. Now, when you look at the side of the dropship, you might think, man, this thing looks breakable. You could just break those panels off. But really, the snot technique that's being utilized here is reinforcing its ability to withstand its own weight. Even with the ATTE attached, it never succumbs under its own weight, nor does it ever feel like it's going to break apart on you. I think the only complaint I can say about this dropship is the lack of sticker/printed tile detail, and that's something that can be resolved with the custom community. Maybe Minifigs For You can come in and help out. Let me know down in the comments below if you want that to happen, maybe a collaboration between Minifigs For You and Forge and LEGO. Up above, the detailing on the handle piece is very nice and not overly done. And as for the overall aesthetics, well, I love presenting it on the ATTE. It's flat and level on the model because of how those Technic-Lift arms attach to it. It's quite incredible. And when you take the 2009 Republic Dropship and try to do the same with, say, the 2008 ATTE, and while this was compatible at the time, there was significant drawbacks that nobody ever mentioned, myself included, like the fact that you'd have to put the turret off to the side, whereas with Forged in Lego's model, it tucks into the model without compromising durability. That is incredible. And speaking of the OG 2009 Republic Dropship, let's compare that against Forged in Lego's custom dropship model. Honestly, you'll be quite surprised here. Now, from a top-down view, you'll quickly notice that Forged in Lego's custom Republic Dropship is significantly smaller than what LEGO had made in 2009. This personally helps me out with my Geonosis mock and doesn't make the dropship look so oversized on the diorama, but it also benefits how it looks on the 2022 ATTE. You'll also notice that the custom model of the dropship sits far lower than the official LEGO version, and that's also accurate to in-universe Republic dropships. When you go back to the Clone Wars TV show, especially landing at Point Rain, one of my favorite episodes, you'll notice that the Republic dropship is pretty small. It's not as big as the LEGO model makes it out to be. And so in universe, they're actually pretty similar to the Republic gunship size. Now, again, I gotta give it to LEGO. Those stickers that they included with the Republic dropship, especially in the front, are just so killer. I love that droid arm. I love that Wampa sticker. As for the functionality, the pin-in mechanism that LEGO originally crafted for this set still works fairly well 15 years later, but it doesn't compare to what Forged in LEGO is able to do with their double pin connection point onto Technic-Lift arms on the side of the ATTE. In practice, when you have 2 points of contact on the custom dropship, you'll notice that the ATTE stays in place. It doesn't shake nearly as much as what the ATOT is doing. And in fact, I did have at least one piece break off the ATOT with Republic dropship, whereas absolutely nothing came off Forged in Lego's custom dropship with the 2022 LEGO Star Wars ATTE. And it's worth noting that the pin-in mechanism that LEGO used with the ATOT with Republic Dropship has to be reset. You have to push that pin back out, whereas you never have to do that with the custom dropship. So many differences here between the two models. So I think some could argue that the ATOT with Republic Dropship has aged like fine wine in the LEGO Star Wars community. This is a beautiful set. It had playability like nothing else at its time. It really changed the game for what a LEGO Star Wars set could be, especially a 2-in-1 combo. There is a reason why people are paying $900 to $1,000 to $2,000 sealed in box for the ATOT with Dropship. The playability and recreation of some of the coolest Clone Wars scenes with this set is just unparalleled until now. Now, there has been custom Republic dropships by other creators in the LEGO Star Wars community, but what Forged in LEGO here has done is what I would want. A modern day Republic dropship that functions exactly how you think it should. It literally borrows the design aesthetics of the UCS Republic gunship, and it really just shows there was so much creativity and probably a lot of problem solving in terms of coming up with this design. The whole mechanism behind how the Republic dropship attaches to the ATTE is ingenious, and I thought this was the only way. I thought this was the right solution with what LEGO had done here with the ATOT with Dropship. But I've been proven wrong, because what Forged in LEGO has done here for this custom dropship is better. It really is, because the way it looks, it's movie accurate now with how the actual magnetic cups come up. It gives a better illusion that it feels like this is what's actually holding the ATTE. Well, technically it's not, but it gives that feeling, and it's just awesome seeing that. And don't get me wrong though, as much as I love Forged in LEGO's custom Republic dropship, it will not replace my nostalgic feelings that I have for this crown jewel of a Clone Wars set. But with that said, this thing is $900 used, $2,000 sealed in box. That is ridiculous, and nobody should have to pay that in 2024. And now you have another option, which is honestly, in my opinion, and now that you've seen all the functionality and differences between these two dropships, well, this is the better option in my opinion. It's cheaper, it's better built, it's more size accurate, and it looks the part. It's a modern day Republic dropship, and it's the dropship that we deserve. So what will this bad boy cost you? Well, according to Bricklink average prices, you're looking at about $200, $250. There's 1,300 pieces in this model, so you'd think it'd be closer to like $150, but unfortunately there are some older pieces, specifically like these dark blue wedges. There's some pieces on the inside that are a little bit more rare or hard to get, and so that kind of drives up the price. Now, if you have these in your collection, obviously you can drive the price down, and that price is also based on mostly new pieces. Unfortunately, you can't get all new pieces with this particular model because of some of the older parts. They're really not available new anymore, so you can go about 90 to 95% new parts, and then about that last 5% has to be used, and that's mostly just the dark blue elements because they are a little bit on the rare side. I will also say, don't go all used on a Republic Dropship because it is a majority white Lego set, and you should always buy brand new white elements off Bricklink if you want a good looking set. If you want that, weathering, yellowing kind of look, then go used, but I'm going to steer you towards new, and that's going to, again, cost you $200, $250. And I think that is just a no-brainer for what this offers. Feels like what a real Lego set could be. And a full disclaimer, Forge and Lego is not paying me at all to say anything here in this video. In fact, he's going to have quite a surprise in his subscription box when he sees this. But all things considered, I can highly recommend this custom model to the point where I myself am going to use it in my own Geonosis mock. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys think of the custom Republic Dropship. I will link his instructions down below. It's $10. You can buy them off rebrickable.com. And of course, there is the ATOT with Dropship. Don't forget, I'm giving away the Republic Dropship this weekend on Sunday during my Whatnot stream. You have to be there while it's live and happening. And, well, someone's going to be winning this one, and then I'm selling the ATOT. Thank you guys so much for watching. Can't wait to see what you guys have to say down in the comments below. Hope you have a great, wonderful day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.